Hello, I'd like to introduce myself as Erik Pelham. I'm the International Chair of the BFVEA, that's the British Flower and Vibrational Essence Association. And I'd like to welcome Nadia here from Spain, who
Hello.
has arrived at our annual gathering. And first of all, I'd like to say welcome from all of us to you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
And it's so lovely because we have quite a few people from other parts of the world now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd really like to just ask you what it means to you to be an international member of the BFVEA.
Mm-hmm.
So can you just explain to us what you feel about that?
Yes, sure. Well, thank you for having me. First of all, well, to me, it's very useful to be a BFVEA international member. It's helping me to have this frame where I can set up my practice. Now I am based in the south of Spain. I was living in England. I moved to Spain, and in setting up my practice and having this frame where I can have this professionality and kind of a guidelines also in a way to set up this practice in Spain. Sometimes it can feel a bit lonely as a flower essence practitioner, and doing this work can be also sometimes like not easy if you're not in a group of people in a community that is supporting your work as well, and also similar minds in the same. So in that sense, I find it very useful to have become an international member.
Okay, and also because I do a lot of teaching around the world, this question of isolation is quite relevant because many people in many countries feel isolated. They love essences, but they don't feel the networked connection with others. Now, we in England have actually formed ourselves into an association of people who are both practitioners and producers, and we are actively trying to network around the world to provide a framework for people from all over the world to join us and to join in our global essence community, because after all, essences are the future of mankind, so we need to get us together. We need to come together.
Exactly. That's the bit that I really love about BFVEA is getting together and working together. I mean, you have your own personal consultation and your way of working with your tools, and including the flower essences, and then you have this common goal that we're bringing all the people that work with and have this love for flower essences, no?
Absolutely. And the global awareness is growing so fast now. Some people are almost calling it explosive. But the point is that we must be practical. We must put into place practical structures, practical communication networks where we can join together and we can learn from each other, we can share what we do, and above all, that we don't feel isolated.
That's one of the points. Another point is to set up the standards of the practice so that they are, as I said, professional, and we respect our own practice, and other people can respect our practice, because sometimes it can become a bit like
absolutely
woo-woo, and we want it to be like really we want it to work and to make it like really useful and help a lot of people with it.
We need to be accepted by the wider society, both in Spain and in England and every country around the world. We want societal acceptance, and for this, standards are very important, and the BFVEA do provide some very clear standards to which we all work, and I believe this is important for Spain and for every other country.
And another thing is, like, the first time when I moved to Spain, and BFVEA put me in contact with other BFVEA members, so it was good linking with other people in my own country. So at the end is building up this community of light workers that we are kind of setting up this in the world and making it work.
Very important.
So
Yes. And the thing is that there's so much to share. You know, when you look at flower essences, there are different flowers from all over the world, and flower essence practitioners from one side of the world can share things about essences that aren't available in other parts of the world. So we're also extending our global shop, as it were, for essences.
Yeah, that's also another point. It's good also for promoting yourself. I mean, that's something I found also very useful, because it's a way of putting myself out there, and other people that are looking for specifically flower essence practitioner and people that work with flower essences can find me. That's obvious benefit from becoming a member. And also the resources is the resources you offer, the way that you can get in the website and find out about other practitioners and find out what they do and found what their path is with essences, and then the gatherings, the events that you organize also. I mean, it's
it's all very important, and you know, there's a huge world out there. I do a lot of other essences: dolphin, whale, sea, butterfly, goddesses, and there's so many people doing many other types of essences that also are embraced by what the BFVEA do. So we really are a very global and a very cosmopolitan group here. So I'm so happy that you are with us, and I would like to encourage many people internationally to join us here at the BFVEA and find out what we do, and really network globally, because that's the new byword, I think.
Now we're also starting, there's a big Spanish community, and that's something that is obviously, well, it's already there and it's growing up, and it's a big interest in how the plant consciousness and how the flowers work, and I think that's important that we open it up and get together to work together, like different paths but one soul, in a way, like having that idea of, like, because there are many practitioners that use flower essences included in their other practices, like there are also, like as I do, like with NLP coaching and with yoga, and then is creating your own way, your unique way to bring these beauties and this way of working with the conscious, consciousness, to bring the light into.
It's to bring us all to a new quality of life. And the quality of life is so important, and everybody is discovering this basic quality of life that comes from the natural world, and we are so blessed and fortunate that there are so many people now working, so now is our time to get together. So thank you so much for sharing just this little bit, and I'm sure we'll share a lot more in the future.
Thank you.